Hey my honeys and my sunnies, I'm Kiki Sunshine, your intuitive reader, guiding you to further self-fulfillment, enlightenment, and healing. That's what this channel is all about. The tool I'm using today is tarot cards. Today the topic is, why are you that girl? Like, what makes you that girl? If you don't know what that means, it just says like, what makes you special, what makes you stand out? How are you in your own lane? If you would like a personal reading, be sure to contact me at my email, Keeper of Keys. It has 4 S's after the keys at gmail.com. My readings range from $18 all the way to $98. Remember, if you're new here, to subscribe to the channel. If you are a return person, thank you so much for being subscribed. Like this video, comment down below what resonated most with you. Throughout the reading, I'm going to be telling each pal to comment something different. So pay attention and make sure you comment, because you might end up winning a free reading by me. So we're going to get straight into it. That's pile 1. Then we have pile 2. And then we have pile 3. I use the same decks for each pile. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and then pile 3. Y'all choose your piles and we'll get like normal. I already picked out the cards for y'all. I hope y'all are doing good. I realize I don't really talk too much in each pile. Maybe I do. And maybe it's just not anything. Not saying nothing worthwhile, but like things that y'all are actually interested in talking about. So pile 1. First and foremost, I'm going to try to keep this real cute because there's no reason for this pile to be super long. Any pile to be super long in this reading. However, what I want y'all to do is tell me if y'all ever heard this song. The song that I'm getting from this pile is Who's That Girl by Eve. Like, that's the song that I was getting when I pulled these cards. I looked at them briefly. I didn't really dig too deeply into it, but I did, like, you know, look at it and see that this is the energy y'all are giving me in this pile. I kind of feel like if I were to be viewing this video, I would choose pile 1. So let's dig into why you're that girl. First, I would say you're that girl because some of you are, not some of you, all of you are really beautiful. You have a magnetic type of attraction to you. Like, people look at you and think that you're a very good looking person. They tend to look at you and think you have that natural beauty type of image to you. You're not too caught up in baggage. You don't bring baggage with you at all. You do not do baggage. My power ones, y'all do not do baggage. Y'all literally just know how to sift away the things that don't matter to you in your life. I feel like I say that a lot in my videos. Sifting things away. Excuse me. If that song Who's That Girl by Eve is in your rotation, let me know in the comments. And if you never heard it, listen to it and tell me how you like the song. If that song gives you vibes of like, yeah, I feel like I'm that girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me know in the comments so I can see like what y'all feedback is on that song being your own. Okay. Also, the reason why you're that girl, your intuitive nature makes you be able to choose amazing possibilities for yourself. I don't know if in the past there was some type of choice you had to make and you wasn't sure, but then you decided to go with your instinct and it made you have a solid, like, I don't know if it was a solid career, solid relationship, or just a solid path in your life. But the way that these cards are like laying out, it just tells me that you really are the type of person that you don't really stress out too much. You kind of have this optimistic vibe about you where you just know things are going to work out in your favor. You probably practice the law of assumption. You just know that things are working out in the way that they need to in your life. You are a diligent worker. You're a person who pays close attention to details. That's why you're that girl too, because even when you're not paying attention, you're paying attention. So with certain things, like somebody may comment or compliment you on a piece or part of your outfit or something significant that's done to your hair, and they'll like go on and be like, oh, that looks really nice how you did that braid. Like, she knew that this would look really good on her and she chose the right outfit to put with it. To give y'all an example of how you're very detail oriented. You're also a hyper feminine woman. You lay in your femininity. You don't go too hard to get anything that you want out of life. And that's not even in a lazy sense. Like, you're a hard worker, but you know when enough is enough. You know that if you've been working for 8 hours and they're not going to pay you a dime over 8 hours, you know that around 7 hours of work, it's time to pack it up. Like, you give me that type of vibe. Some of you give me vibes of not caring too much about your physical appearance. And I don't mean that you look sloppy or anything like that, but you don't have to get yourself forward in life. Like, you know that you're a good looking woman, but you're the type of person who understands your brains, your brain, your mind, your mindset, your characteristics, your personality, your values. I was gonna say something with a T, not traits. I don't know why something. Yeah, your personality, your values matter so much more than you looking good. You looking good is just the icing on the cake, and you make people understand that clearly. You don't really give people leeway when they try to only compliment you on how you look. Like, you already know that, and it's not to be cocky, but yeah, be cocky. It's not wrong with that. You understand that life is so much more than physical appearance and what appears on the surface. You are the type of person, the type of girl that knows how to go below the surface. Some of you could be Pisces. Okay, that came out. I was really going to say Scorpios. Some of you could be Pisces or Scorpios in this pile, to where you like to go beneath, beyond and beneath the surface of anything. Some of you could be interested in Law and Order. That could be significant because you probably know all the episodes, or it helps you. The things that you learn from the show is things that you apply in real life. So you move real diligently in real life. That's why you're that girl. Like, whenever there's going to be a decision made, you know how to basically look at all angles and make the best choice possible for you and other people around you. I'm getting like Scooby-Doo vibes. I don't know why. I just saw like an image of Scooby-Doo, like how when they're trying to figure something out, it's always at least one of them who comes up with a clue that helps them put everything together. So I'm getting that you tend to be that friend kind of often, or that family member kind of often, where you're the person who sifts out, picks out, plucks out the key detail to something. And it's because of something that you enjoy watching, something that you enjoy doing. I don't know, some of you may actually read your own cards for yourself and you enjoy tarot, or maybe you enjoy astrology, numerology. What's another one? There's so many things. Cardology, anything like that. It could be something of that sort, or maybe you're interested or involved with science, and this helps you with your everyday decisions and things. Also, with this, pal, you don't mind doing things alone. You actually prefer to do things alone. Some of you like to go on road trips alone. Some of you like to just travel alone, do solo travel. That's why you're that girl, because you just show people there's nothing in this world to be scared of. Being fearless is the best way to get ahead. Being fearless is how you get ahead, and how you don't wait around for people to have opportunities for yourself. I think that there was a time in your life where you would be really like in the pack with your friends, and it's like, oh, we're all going to do blah, blah, blah. And then you'll see that people really don't keep up with their word. And you learned early on that that doesn't help you, because there's a lot of things in life that you'll be missing out on if you continue waiting for other people. So you're that girl because you make your own decisions. You have your own mind. You're a very independent person, but you still know how to be inclusive with other people. You still know how to involve yourself in the crowd, in the community. You know how to be unified, but there's times and there's places that you do not mind going by yourself. You do not mind booking tickets and just heading on out and doing your own thing by yourself. So that is why you're that girl. I hope that was clear and concise. I love this Queen of Cups card that's here from the Vanessa Tarot Deck, because it's just so like chic and cute, and she really looks dope as hell. She has her little champagne glass right next to her. So I'm hoping that that's the vibes that you all give on a day-to-day basis, even if it's not like, gown dresses and champagne, but that's the vibes you give. So that's what we have, Power Ones. Like I said, comment down below if you ever listen to Who's That Girl by Eve, if it's in your rotation, or if you've never heard it and you want to listen to it, or if you heard it after I mentioned it and you're like, okay, yes, that song makes me feel like that girl. Just let me know in the comments down below, Power Ones. But that's what I have for you all. Thank you so, so, so much. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. How to. So we're looking into, why are you that girl? Why do you stand out from other people? The standout, the person just on your own path doing your own thing. Like, what are the components of you that does that? So the first thing I'm going to say is that you know and understand how to make decisions with logic. You use your brain, you use your mind. You don't care too much about the emotionality of situations, This pile gives me like artsy, like you're the type of person who's interested or invested into an art form. And more so than anything, I was getting fashion. When I saw all these cards, I was getting fashion is a art form that some of you use to express yourself. Makeup as well, costume design for some reason, costume design, shoe wear, like the type of person that customizes their clothes. I don't know if you actually do this, but if you do, it's really dope and it makes you stand out greatly. You do not waste time on your creative projects. That is why you're that girl. You do not waste time on your creative projects. You allow yourself to get into the flow and then you make decisions quickly to actually execute your ideas. That makes you that girl. You're also the type of person, I don't know if some of y'all come from like the hood or if you grew up in the projects or in like a I don't want to say it like rude, but like in the ghetto, like maybe you grew up in a ghetto neighborhood and around ghetto people, but you stood out since then. Like you've literally always stood out. You literally just always knew that you weren't meant to be where you were your whole life. You already knew that you weren't meant to be around and be in these same social circles with these same groups of friends for your whole life. You're not that type of stagnant person. You are very progressive. The Empress card is here. That tells me that you have arrived, baby. And you know that you've arrived just by simply thinking it every single morning when you wake up. That's why you're that girl. You think it every single morning when you wake up. Everything about your being, your way of living, tells people that you're that girl. Your energy exudes that you're that girl with the Empress being here. The Five of Pentacles also tells me that you do understand and know how important it is to give back to people and offer people help. There were times in your life where you were afraid and scared to help, ask for help, or simply you couldn't get the help that you needed. So now you basically place yourself in positions to help other people. It could be anyone possible. Like I'm kind of getting that vibe of like you're the type of person, if you're on the street and someone's like, hey, do you know how to direct me to get to this building or to this, I'm thinking of like New York City streets, but like if you're from a more remote type of area or suburban type of area, it could be, oh, do you know how to get to this street? Do you know how to get to this market on this street? And you'll literally probably like direct them so well to the point where you're damn near going to that place with them, like very hands-on type of help. And that's why you're that girl. You're also very energized. You have an upbeat personality, even if it's not all the time, but when you're charged up and excited about something, your energy exudes, your energy pushes through everything. It's like the vibe of when a fire is first getting started. It's small, but then it ignites and gets really big, and sometimes it crackles and everything like that. Like that's the energy I'm getting from this pile. You all have high energy. It doesn't matter what age you are. You have high energy. You have a youthful spirit with the Page of Wands being here. Very youthful. You know how to be in tune and intact with your like inner child, younger self. Like all of those things really bring happiness to you, and you bring happiness to other people. That's why you're that girl. You bring happiness to other people. You really know how to uplift people with your words. You know how to be like a life of the party type of energy. You know how to utilize your words, whether it's written or in person or verbally over the phone, FaceTime, whatever, Zoom calls, different things like that. You know how to say the right thing at the right time. Like there'll be a really serious moment and you'll know how to slip in that joke that everyone will understand that'll be appropriate for the time and still a hit. Like everyone will just look at you like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. I didn't know you were this funny. Like that type of vibe, because you're super laid back day to day. But when people really get to know you and see the type of person that you are, you just show them more layers of yourself. And that's why you're that girl. You don't expose too much too soon. And you literally just always put your best foot forward without doing too much. Like you're just the type of person that things come to you. You don't really have to chase. Like I get that some of you may have a job that I don't want to, I just had like the word critically acclaimed came to me, but I'm getting like you have a job that's important and of higher status. And this taught you a lot about, it taught you more about yourself and it taught you more about how to just let things come to you. But this was already a part of you before you got this job. Like I said, some of y'all had it since y'all were young. You know what I'm saying? There's a Beyonce lyric I think I could think of, but it's not coming to my mind. Also with the Ace of Wands, You have a high level of sex appeal. You are very attractive to both genders as well. Like, it's not just whatever gender you're attracted to is attracted to you. You're attractive to both genders because of the way that you handle yourself. You know how to be a girl's girl, and I really don't like that saying, but let's just say that for right now's sake. You know how to be a girl's girl, as in you know how to relate well to feminine energy, feminine people, women, and you know how to speak to them so they feel comfortable in your presence without dimming your own light. Like, you shine light on others, you amplify what they already have going for themselves, and they really enjoy this about being around you, You know what I meant. And then and masculine energies, they are really attracted to you because you know just how to sit in your energy. You're very grounded. You don't get too crazy, but you still don't let people think that they can get over and walk all over you. You have this perfect balance and grace to yourself. It is posh, I'm getting. Like, it's a very posh, plush type of energy with the Empress being here. It's really straightforward with this pile. I'm going to just keep saying the same thing over and over. So that's what I have for my pile twos. I hope that was enjoyable. I hope you can relate. So what I want y'all, pile two, to comment down below is let me know if the song Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder, does that song resonate with you? Does it make you feel as if does it make you feel like that girl, but not like baddie that girl, but more like, yeah, like fluffy, flat feminine energy, lighthearted energy? Let me know down below if that song resonates with you and makes you feel good, makes you feel like you're that girl. If you've never heard it, if that's not your favorite song, and if it isn't, what is your go-to feeling like that girl song? Like, comment it down below. I would love to know. Thank you so much, Pal Twos. That's what I have for you. We're gonna dig into why you're that girl. So, Pal Threes, first off, what I'm gonna say for you all. The song that came up for you with this pal is She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. If that's your song, if you love that song, if it's in rotation for you, let me know in the comments down below. If you never heard the song and you're going to listen to it because I'm mentioning it, let me know how you like it. And if that song doesn't resonate with you, tell me what song resonates with you that makes you feel like that girl. Like, what song makes you feel like, oh, this is, you know what I'm saying? I'm outside, I'm popping out, like, I feel like everything right now with this song on. What song does that for you? So that's what I want to know with this pile. Make sure y'all comment that down below so I can see what y'all music tastes and choices are. I would love to like dive deeper into, you know, different types of music that I probably don't listen to on a daily. And if I do, I'll just tell y'all that. So anyway, pile threes, let's get into why you're that girl. We have the Queen of Coins here. You do not play about yourself. Like, you literally stand on business when it comes to you. You don't let people play in your face, play on your head top, play about your health, play about how they're speaking to you, how they're handling you, how they're treating you. You are very grounded, and you're grounded in your own energy. You have the understanding that you do not need anything or anyone outside of yourself to be the best you. You're the type of person where people probably ask, like, oh my gosh, what's your skincare routine? And you'll just say, I just drink lemon water every day. Like, I don't really do too much for my skin. Like, you know, like, you understand that beauty comes from within. You still have to keep up with it on an external level, but you understand that beauty literally comes from within. You do not allow yourself to be stressed. That's why you're that girl. You do not allow yourself to be stressed. You keep things real cute with people that you do not need to get into detail, get into depth with. If it's a person that you're not going to be around for long, or they're not a fixture in your life, you're not tripping too much off of it. It is what it is. That's the type of energy this pile gives. It is what it is. You're also, I get the energy where some of you could have started a business and you literally are like, you were a novice when you started, or as you're starting, you're a novice and you're enjoying that part of the journey. That makes you that girl, because a lot of times people will drive themselves crazy and feel miserable because they aren't where they are. But you have a great understanding that this is a part of where this is a part of your journey that's going to get you to where you want to be. You have to pay attention to the small everyday details and steps, those new people that you meet and mix and mingle with, those new little details you learn, those new softwares that you're putting under your belt, the certifications that you may get, the interactions, the networking that you do. These things are important to the journey, and you're very well understanding and aware of that. Last, not lastly, but something significant that I saw when I was looking at the cards for this pile is the lovers next to the eight of swords. When it comes to lovers, and normally I don't read the lovers like just with love, but this message has come through to me. Like normally, not normally, excuse me. When I see the lovers and the eight of swords in this pile, I'm getting that a lot of people that were your lovers and are your lovers, or lover if you know, are only into monogamy and dealing with one person at a time, they tend to get you out of their head. Like that B.O.B. Trey Songz song, where it's like, girl, I want you to know I can't get you out of my head. That song literally came into my eyes right next to each other. So it's like, once you're around someone, once you're around people, you literally give people the energy that they can't, not that they can't go on without you, but they don't want to. Like you make people feel so loved, so cared for, so I wanted to say enriched, but that's not the word I was thinking of. You make them feel embraced. There we go. Where enriched came from. But you make them feel truly embraced. They feel as if they could be their ultimate selves around you. Like you all can go the long haul, go the long long route. I don't know. But you give people that type of energy, that vibe. You probably get a lot of people telling you that you're a long-term partner for them, and you probably not looking at them in the same way. And it's no shade, but this is why you're that girl, because you really make everyone feel special. You make everyone feel good in your presence. You know how to speak to people without being fluffy and fake. You're just the type of person who's really down to earth, but still very aware of the fact that you may have information that other people don't, and you carry yourself with such prestige. Like you have a prestigious type of vibe to you without coming off snobby. You give off the energy of the type of person who's like a jack of all trades. Like just when people think that they got you fully understood, it's like, oh no, I know how to do that as well. Like I'm getting the type of person who comes to work looking really good, like really dapper, really well put together, but you're also great with tech, and you're also great with cooking, like a real hands-on type of person. And it's not that maybe some of these things didn't come so easy to you, but you put the time in to learn them. If you've opened your own business, people that work with you or clients that you get, they tend to want to keep coming back because you embrace them a certain way that they've never been embraced. They never got told the things that you told them. The way that you communicate is different. It's a vibe. Like I'm just getting a vibey ass person who just knows how to present themselves very well, because you don't mind starting over in life. You don't mind the rough patches in your journey. You don't mind those rocky starts or moments, because you know that there's something to come of it. There's some lesson to learn from it. And that is why you're that girl. So that's what I have for you, my pal threes. I hope this was truly enjoyable. I hope this gave you some form of enlightenment. Do not forget to comment down below what song makes y'all feel like that girl. Like I said, y'all song that pops into my head is She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. If that's a song that you like, that resonates with you, let me know. If you prefer a different song that states you're that girl, let me know. The reason why that song could be about you being that girl is like I was saying, how when you start something off, it could be rocky. It's like, yeah, things aren't so great, but they're gonna get better, and that's pretty much the premise of that song. So let me know if that's a song that's in your rotation, if you like it, if you heard it, if you're gonna put it in a playlist or in your rotation, and just let me know what song makes you feel like that girl, because I know everyone isn't gonna resonate with that song, but just let me know what song makes you feel like that girl. If you would like a personal reading, just let me know by emailing me, keeperofkeys with 4s's at gmail.com. I'll be glad to help you out. And my reading prices range from $18 to $98, and I can always help you figure out what reading best suits you. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate you all for coming to the channel. Comment down below. Don't forget, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Bye-bye.